Welcome to part 8. We have just finished the Forest Temple and gotten our first plot MacGuffin of the game. Now in order to get the remaining plot MacGuffins, we will be leaving these woods. Finally! I mean, it feels like we've been here forever and ever and ever and finally something new. And I am, for one, happy. Now, to leave these woods, we just have to go past the Coral's house and keep going. I'm excited. Are you excited? We are going to be venturing into brand new territory. I'm so happy. Oh, look. Nice heroic music, too. Oh, hi, Bokoblins. You are no threat to me. 2 hits and you're dead. No threat. Hello, look, everybody. We have just entered Hyrule Field. And look, it is beautiful. It is majestic. And it is dry. Yes, no ocean. No big blue wet thing that stretches for miles. This place is not covered by gallons and tons of wetness. It's all nice and dry and pretty. And look, we can walk on it. We can walk. And it's so fantastic. I mean, this is much better than sailing, don't you think? I mean, sure, sailing is cool for a while, but eventually you'll get tired of sailing. I mean, you'll just sail and sail and sail and then get bored and then afterwards, I mean, you'll like, even with the warp, sailing is tedious. I mean, sure, you can use stuff like bombs and boomerangs and arrows and stuff, but you can also do that stuff while walking, and you can use your sword as well. I mean, it's so cool and so fantastic. I mean, and look, this is so pretty. Look, I like trees. I like grass. I like to admire the scenery. I mean, sure, there are trees and grass on islands, but they're so small and tiny and few far between each other. I mean, come on. Yes. I mean, look how pretty this place is. This is so amazing. Look at all this. This is all exciting and oh man. Oh, this is so beautiful. And I probably should be explaining what's going on right now. I should probably explain why this what's the idea about this field in this game. Anyway, Hyrule Field is well, it's big. And how big is Hyrule Field in this game? Well, from what I've read, it's about 5 times bigger than its counterpart in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that is huge. Now, of course, it's me dilly-dallying around because I want you to see how big this thing is. I mean, this area right here is probably the equivalent of the Hyrule Field of Ocarina of Time. It's like, ugh. Anyway, Hyrule Field is divided into 3 provinces, and right now we are in the Faron province. Duh, because, yeah. And the remaining 2 provinces, Eldin and a 3rd province, they are still covered in Twilight, and we will enter Eldin in just a bit. Now, you may have noticed that there are these little tiny thingies on chicken legs that are moving around Hyrule. Those things are known as the bomb skit. Yeah, bomb skit. Now, these things are mostly harmless. They'll just move around, and these move fast. I mean, even Epona and Wolflink cannot catch up to these things when they run fast. And, ugh, those things run fast. I mean, they're mostly harmless. I mean, the only thing they'll do to you is, well, drop tiny bombs in self-defense. But most of all, they'll just keep running away, and they're just, well, they're no threat at all and all that stuff. And they're a waste of time to kill anyway. Anyway, these vulture-like things here, they're the Gargoyles. Yep, remember those things from Wind Waker? They're back, and looks like they have a more leathery, vulture-like appearance and stuff. And, well, let's just say that they're easy to kill, especially with the Gale Boomerang to stun them. Now, these skeleton things that are coming out of the ground, those are stall hounds. Now, if you remember from good old Ocarina of Time, whenever it's nighttime, the stall children would come out, especially during young Link's portion of the game. Well, these stall hounds will appear. They will come up from the ground. They come up in groups, and well, they're easy to kill. Now, I want to comment on the music of this game. Well, this section at least. You notice in the daytime it has this has its own overworld themes, like all adventurous and heroic, you know. It even has that da 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 to it. Well, many people would consider this Link's theme in this game, but I would still prefer the da 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 da. You know the theme. And speaking of music, this is the first time that that in any Zelda game during a nighttime section that there is music. I mean, in the past Zelda games, that anytime it turns nighttime, there is no nighttime music, as it were. It's just plain old quietness, except for the occasional enemy battle music. But here we get this. We get our first taste of actual nighttime music, and its beauty, and it's serenic, and it's all pretty and such. Now, you're probably wondering, I'm gathering these golden bugs right now. What is it with these bugs? I don't get it. You saw me earlier grab its male counterpart, and I just got the female bug. Well, let's just say that getting these bugs, let's just say that, oh, these bugs will be worth it, later on, trust me. We will, get handsomely rewarded for getting these bugs. I'll just, keep it at that. Now, right around this bridge area right here, if you look carefully, this tree to the left of me, it actually has a heart piece on it. Yeah, you just have to look very carefully for the heart piece. And what you want to do is take your Gale Boomerang and lock onto it and bring it right down. Yay. One more and I get one more heart. Yay. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much all we can do in this section, so let's move on, shall we? Oh, and if you see horse grass when you first enter this area, do not bother plucking it and using it to summon Epona. She is unavailable at this time, so we're just going to have to book it on foot. What? Whoa! Hello there! Well, guys, meet the postman. Now, of course, if you recognize this design, he's pretty much modeled after the postman of Majora's Mask, who in turn was modeled after the running man in Ocarina of Time. So it's nice that they pretty much reuse this concept, and get used to him, folks, because we will see him a lot during this game. We will be in Hyrule Field for minding our own business, and then he'll say, "Hey!" He'll run up to you and hand you letters, and this postman is, well, he's good. He is very good. Now, the one thing I do not like about the nighttime, daytime system in this game is, well, we cannot change it, like, at will. You know how in, like, past games, you have a magical song that will allow you to change between day and night easily, but unfortunately in this one, we just have to let it happen naturally. I mean, that's a darn shame. I mean, we don't have access to an ocarina or a magical baton, so yeah. That's the one thing I dislike about this game, is that there's no way to change it from day to night just like that. Oh well. Anyway, we are here at the Wall of Twilight, and it's time for us to re-enter this weirdness. I will never get used to Midna's hair grabbing me and pulling me in. That is just freaky! Oh goody, we're a wolf again, and Midna's riding us again. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, whatever, imp. Let's get this out of the way. Hey, those clothes are cool. They're green. They're awesome. Ugh. Anyway, just go up the trail a bit, and eventually you will come across something that will... Ugh. You can just ignore that. Anyway, you'll come across this thing right here, and it looks like it's a broken wooden sword. Yes, it's the same wooden sword that we have given Tallow earlier in the game. And by sniffing it, we will pick up the sense of the children. Well, 4 of them anyway. Well, yeah, being a wolf does have its benefits, but, yeah. Anyway, by switching to, wolf mode, we will be able to follow the trail onward. Although, you don't want to keep this, wolf sense on all the time, lest you get ambushed by enemies. Now, as we come up here, we have some shadow beasts. Oh, goody. So, same strategy as before. Defeat them one at a time, and then kill the remaining 2 with a charge attack. Or, if you feel daring, just kill all 3 with a charge attack to get them all at once. Of course, it's a little difficult to get them one at a time, so let's just go ahead and get all 3 of them at once. There you go. Dead. Now, I don't feel that... Like, I'm not that nervous at this point because, well, you know, I have more health, and I still have my fairy that I got at the Forest Temple, so, yeah. Also, there is a missing bridge, which means we cannot go further at this point. Anyway, it's at this point that Midna will explain the warp point system. Essentially, you know, every time we defeat these shadow beasts, a portal appears above their location of where they once were. Well, pretty much, Midna explains that she will teleport us to one of these portals. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to essentially go right there to this point right here because, if you recall, there is a wooden bridge, essentially in the woods. And look, there's the missing bridge. And, the thing, this will not be the last time this sort of thing will happen again in the game, hint, hint. I mean, it's kind of weird that these shadow creatures would appear in random locations, and then warp points would remove certain things, here and there. But hey, it's the nature of the game. So yeah, this is the missing piece of the bridge. We are going to teleport it back to its proper location. And we are going to follow so we can essentially continue onward. Yay. Like a glove? And away! Now, of course, it's obvious where we need to go. This area where it's gated off. Oh yeah, these enemies here, they're Twilight bokoblins. They're no threat. Just like their real-life Hyrule counterparts. Although I do admit they are freaky looking. I think they have only one eye. It's like, ugh. So, monsters that appear in Twilight, like from Hyrule, mutate into weird things. This place is weird. I'll be glad that when Twilight is gone from this place. Are they barking? They're barking. Yeah, so just dig underneath this little gap right here, and you can either engage the bokoblins or just run away. Me, for whatever reason or another, I decided to engage them because, well, I want to practice my combat skills as a wolf. I mean, it'd be nice to hone in my attack skills as a wolf because coming up, there are more shadow beasts for us to fight. Yay. And folks, we are in Kakariko Village. And as you can see, this place has seen better days. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Another Shadow Beast fight. Same strategies before. Kill one, and then kill the other two with a charge attack at the same time, or else blah 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 blah. It will revive the others, and so on and so forth. See, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting much better. I didn't get hit that time. And by doing so, we get the attention of the light spirit in this area. Yep, there's the light spirit fountain right there, or stream, or whatever. You know, it's very conveniently placed. Don't you think? Alright, so yeah, we're pretty much going to get the same explanation. Blah, 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 blah. My light's essence have been stolen. Dark insects. Blah, 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 blah. Find them. Yeah. Just give me the vessel of light so I can get started, please. Thank you. And like before, they're going to use the last of it's going to use the last of its power to essentially put the bugs on the map so that we can find them easier. So always take advantage of the map because, well, it'll help you find the things easier. We can just get this out of the way so we can bring natural light back to this place and become human again, or Hylian. So la 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 la. We know. Shut up. Come on, let me go. There we go. Now, before we go after the bugs, we're going to follow the scent of the youths, or more specifically, Tallow, to this house right here. And let's see here. Oh, Spirit. There's someone inside. Alright, who's that? Okay. Alright, so yeah, there's obviously people inside, and we need to see who these people are inside. So, in order to do so, let's go right here, and essentially we are going to initiate midnight jumping in order to get inside, and in order to get inside, just stand on this obvious bad part of roof, and we're just going to drop on in. Yep, drop on in, no harm at all. Activate wolf sense and we'll trigger a scene. Oh look, it's the kids! They're alright! Yay! And we are also introduced to some new characters in the game. The big guy right there, his name is Renato. And he's the local shaman of Kakariko Village. And why did they give him a Native American-like appearance? Well, your guess is as good as mine. And the child that's sitting next to him is his daughter Luda. And the guy with the welder's mask and a non-fitting shirt and who is telling the spooky story right now, his name is Barnes. He is the bomb shop owner. Ugh. Thank you, Renato. So you can see how much of a coward Barnes is. I mean, I don't blame the guy really, because there are monsters everywhere, and well, you want to do everything possible to save yourself, but yeah, help there. Yeah, that thing with telling the story around finding kids, that's kind of low, dude. Anyway, this scene is also important because it will point out that there is a cellar that we need to go down here. And it reveals that there are some bugs down in the cellar. So, essentially, we need to get down there. Ah, hey! Okay, even in this crisis, they're treating Colin like they're still treating Colin like dirt. Come on. Ugh. Touching scene. Oh, the irony. And Link's right there, too. And they don't notice him. Even Midna points this fact out. Well, first, Imp, I will pick up this piece of wood right here, and then I will light this piece of wood on fire, like so, and then I will run up these stairs and jump across the gaps where the candles are, lighting them on fire. And by lighting all the candles on fire, the way to the cellar will be open, like so. Are you happy now, you little imp? Blunt object to the head. Ugh. And if you want to, you can listen to Renato's reaction of the cellar opening up. Yeah. So, anyway, folks, in part 9, we will begin our bug hunt, and we will explore how badly this village has become. Yeah, it's definitely seen better days, so yeah. I'll see you then.